Hello. Okay. So, today is day number 5. So I am so excited that you're still here with me. You're still watching these courses. And I should have adjusted my camera a little bit. Okay. Today is actually about a little bit more about the funnel, how to increase it, how to kind of create it a little bit more. And if you noticed, when you first came through this system, right? You saw a ad on Facebook, or maybe you saw publishing, something I published and clicked on it. So either YouTube or podcasts or whatever, right? And so then you put your name into the email address. So today we're actually going to talk about funnel friction, as well as a few other things. So how do you make this? So like you've probably heard this comment, the customer is always right. Well, the customer isn't always right. There are going to be people who work harder at the business, and there are going to be people who you have to push every single step of the way. And so that's why this is kind of created in the way that it has, is because if I'm going to recruit 100 people in my business, I can't talk to 100 people every day. And so some people are going to disqualify them from this list, but I'm willing to have that for people who are the more quality and are like excited to learn it. And so we do come together as a team, and we have team meetings and different things and create those relationships. But some people are going to need more help than others. And so that's why I've created it the way I have. And it might sound crazy and it might sound silly. And like, why would you ever do that? I think we're cricket here. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, but it is built like that for a reason. When you first came in, here, I'll get my whiteboard here again. When you first came in to, after you saw the ad and you came in, you saw the first page, and it had like the first page, right? There was a first page. It had a video here, kind of explaining it, and with a headline, right? And then there was a pop-up, and it had it said, enter your best email here. And it had an email, and then it had a button. And I designed it like that for a reason, because when people come in initially, you have not gained their trust. And this is what we call funnel friction. And so the more points that you have to enter in to get that new thing, because I'm basically saying, I'll give you what is on the other side if you give me your email address. And so it's the currency, the information is the currency, and I'm paying you for your email address. And then, and I hope that doesn't sound weird, but then I'm able to send you these emails and this value. And so I really want to create value with the emails that I send you. And as we talked about that value ladder and setting that value ladder up, at the bottom, there might be only 1 or 2 points of friction. But at the top, you begin to teach them, and you like build that relationship with value, and you keep teaching them valuable things. And so then at the end, you can have more friction points for the value. And so you're paying like a higher price for the value. Like I want to talk to you for a minute about the difference between value, or the difference between this would be a squeeze page. They call it a squeeze page. Yeah, not my favorite name for it, but it is what it is. They call it a squeeze page. So what's the difference between this and a website, for instance? Like when you go to a website, there is, like if you have a website here, there's usually a bar, and it has like click here, right? All these different little click points. And then you have like an ad, and you have like click points on the side, and here, and you've got all these different points to click. And the problem is with that is when somebody comes onto a page and there's like so many different things to look at, a confused mind says no, actually. And so this actually doesn't work very well, and it's proving that it's not working as well. And so with this, if you noticed, I actually did have right here, I had a survey, right? Like, how do you like pitching your MLM? And then it had a button. And so it was only one point of exit. And the reason why I did that is to reduce funnel friction in the beginning of a relationship. But then as you continue through the value ladder, you will have more increasing points of friction. And that is actually for a purpose. And it might disqualify others that are some that I would have liked to have in my downline. But the beauty of it is that this system is doing it for me. And so in order to actually qualify someone for my downline, I actually require them to go through my paid course because then I know that they're so interested, that they're willing to put out their credit card, that they trust me enough to buy something, and they want it so bad because it's a pain point, right? And so the pain point, it's kind of like, I want this. And so then it shows me that they're going to work in the business and that I don't have to, I don't have to push them every single day. And so then we work as a team, and you're not in this by yourself, but you're in it for yourself. And so I absolutely love that quote. Heard it a couple months ago. And so that's what we're talking about. It's sifting out those people that are super interested. And so those are the people who I want to work with, because I know that even though they're busy, it's important to them and they'll make time for it. So it really like it pulls out those people who are super interested. I'm just looking at my notes, because we are actually taught to like prospect everybody and anybody who wants to join, let them join, and we want them to join. But not everybody's gonna work at it. Like that one, I've had a few people that I've recruited in my business, and some people I'm like, oh wow, they're working really hard. And then others, they don't do anything, right? And so what qualifies them from one thing to the other? And so that's what this is all about. And so why do I require people to fill out an application to join my downline? Exactly that. I know that I've built that relationship with them, that they want it bad enough that they'll work for it. And so information is your currency. And so it's a more solid lead. And so then you're paying for their email address. And so then at the end, I'll give away like my free marketing course. And sometimes in the beginning, like for free gifts, I'll say, right now, like a free marketing course to begin with, like free plus shipping products. And then they buy something and it identifies my buyers. And so then I know that they're in pain enough that they are willing to pay something. So then they're voting with their wallet as well. And so they're more quality lead. And sometimes I'll require them like to get on the phone call for me, because like when you go to the store, you trust that store enough to pull out your credit card and to pay for something. And so I want you to be able to trust me enough to be able to pay for something. And so you don't think that, okay, well, is this real? Is this a hoax? Is this, and that's why I created it the way to give you value, so that I can tell you that I'm not just, another fly by night. I hate that, all these claims like, oh, I'll make your business succeed, blah, 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 on the YouTube or whatever. But I'm like, well, what are they doing? What process are they using? And so that's why I kind of go through in these 5 videos and I just give them to you and say, okay, this is the system that I'm using. So if you're interested, like, then you can buy it and learn more to do it. And so it's, you don't need to be technical. It is a system that's already like mostly made up for you. And it's awesome because I can kind of just like share it with a click of a button. And then if you do it yourself, it is more work for sure. But if you love your network marketing company, I understand that. And that's why I'm building it like I am, because I love my network marketing company. So that's what this is about. And you know, it's not one of those get quick rich schemes, but I've definitely shortened that. But I'm not going to make any claims because it's a process. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am qualifying you. You've watched these 5 videos. I am so excited that you did. And that's super exciting. And so, you know, you're already a higher quality lead. And so then the course is kind of next. And then, you know, and then they're like, I don't even tell people what network marketing company I am because, you know, because then they have to search for it. And so I don't tell them actually till the end of next course, right? And so then all of a sudden, then I'll start giving things to those people other than that, right? So your homework is actually to create, so you should have had your lead, like your step ladder, your value ladder created yesterday, and now your homework today is actually to think through your friction points. At the beginning of your value ladder, you'll want fewer friction points. As you get older and create the relationship, then you can add more. And so, you know, like I've got a few things written here, like squeeze page for free videos. So you can get squeeze page, free video, an offer to buy, like free emails, series, you know, create the relationship, push the button, you know, tell them where to go, tell them where to click, and build a relationship, build trust. And I hope that this has been an awesome course for you. I hope you had a lot of aha moments. Please leave me feedback. I would love to hear it. And you know, I put that, I tried to kind of sprinkle that throughout the course so that you do have the option to tell me what do you want to learn next, and what did you get out of this, and start identifying, you know, all of these different things. And I hope that it's helped you in your company. You are super awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I think that's everything. So talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.